Cora, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about recently.
What's up, Ryan? Why so sudden? Did something happen?
Actually, there's been something I've been hiding from you.
Hiding? What do you mean?
Well, it's not a big deal, but...
But recently, something strange has been happening, you know? Is it about that?
What's strange?
For example, it seems like you've been making some high-priced purchases lately. What did you buy?
Oh, just some new gadgets and hobby items.
But quite a bit of money seems to be moving around, don't you think?
Yeah, I thought I'd gather things little by little.
Also, I found a brochure for a condo. Are you thinking about a new place?
Oh, that's just out of curiosity. I was just looking into future possibilities.
But it seems like you're looking at them often and even going on tours.
Yeah, well, checking out actual properties is fun. That's all.
And one more thing. It looks like you're preparing for an overseas trip. Who are you going with?
That's just a dream plan. I don't have any concrete plans yet. I just thought it would be nice to go someday.
But isn't it strange to be preparing for so many things?
No, it's really not a big deal. I didn't mean to make you worry.
Of course. I'm going to worry. Plus, your recent behavior is getting more and more mysterious.
I'm really sorry. I'll talk to you properly from now on.
But for now, I can't believe you. I need you to show it with actions, not just words. I feel like all I've seen lately is your strange behavior.
That's not true. I'm always thinking about you, Cora, and about our future.
Really? Your actions have been worrying me. Saying you don't want to make me worry is just like keeping secrets, isn't it?
That's not true. Please trust me.
I don't know. Should I trust you?
Of course. Cora, sorry for texting at this hour. What are you doing? I need to talk to you, so if you're awake, please WhatsApp me. I want to talk as soon as possible.
I'm still up. Huh? What's up? Did something happen?
I'm glad I could reach you at the right time. It's sudden, but I have something important to tell you.
Huh? Should we call then?
No, it's fine. Let me talk here on WhatsApp. Cora, you've helped me with so much until now. Honestly, I have no worries about my current life. And even though I'm working away from home, you come here regularly. It's been a huge help.
What's with the formal tone all of a sudden? It's kind of embarrassing when you say that out of the blue.
I wanted to express my gratitude to you first. But I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm really, really sorry. Cora, I love you, but please divorce me.
Sure. When's good for you?
Huh?
Ryan, do you really want a divorce? You're not joking, right? If you're serious, of course I'd say yes. Is there something you're dissatisfied with? Or is there something you're hiding?
No. Cora, usually someone would ask, why? Or, why are you saying this all of a sudden? I thought you'd be more shocked. Are you really okay with this? Normally, people would think it over and show some emotions, right?
It's fine. You're the one who brought it up, right? Why are you so surprised? Is there something behind this?
Huh? There's nothing behind it. I mean, Cora, did you have complaints about me? It must be, right? Otherwise, there's no way you'd answer so quickly like this. Do you really feel nothing?
Nope, not at all. I have no complaints at all. If you want a divorce, I'll just go along with it. Forcing ourselves to stay together wouldn't be good for either of us, right? Or Is there some other reason?
Then why can you answer so quickly? Normally, people would think it over or try to hold on, right? Isn't there something you've decided in your heart?
What? So, you said it because you wanted me to hold on to you. Did you think what you brought up was a joke? If you seriously think that, then that's a bit odd, don't you think?
No, that's not what I meant. I just thought you'd think it over a bit more. And I thought you'd react a bit more.
Look, it's kind of creepy for a grown man to act like a needy child. If you don't express yourself clearly, I won't understand. I totally don't get you.
No, I didn't say it because I wanted attention. It's just that...
So you do want a divorce, right? If so, let's just decide quickly. There's no point in dragging it out, and it's better to decide quickly for both of us, right?
Huh? Are you really okay with that? Are you really satisfied with this?
It's fine. You're being persistent. A persistent guy will be disliked by his next partner too, you know? And it's not good to cling to lingering feelings. To start a new life, it's better to decide quickly, right?
Well, yeah, sorry.
By the way, when can you come back here? I just need to know that.
I think I can come back next week.
Okay, then let me know when you have a return date. Let's talk about our future then. I want to discuss everything in detail to avoid any complications later.
Yeah, got it.
I'll prepare the divorce papers too. Decide what to do next, okay? Let's prepare properly for our new lives.
Yeah, okay, understood.
Well, I'm going to take a bath now. Thanks for everything. I think this is the best choice for both of us. I'll relax in the bath and think about moving forward.
Thanks to you too. I'll contact you again.
Alrighty.
Cora, sorry for the late reply. Can you WhatsApp now? It might be a long conversation. Oh, I don't mind at all.
Oh, finally, you texted me. So have you decided on the return date?
I was going to mention that too. I should be back there this Saturday.
Got it. And when you said I was going to mention that too, what did you mean? Do you have something else you want to talk about?
Yeah, that's right. Actually, I want to have a proper talk with you on Saturday. And if the divorce is confirmed, I want to go and speak to your parents. I think it's necessary to talk to them directly. As a matter of respect, I need to explain everything properly.
Huh? My parents? Why would you do that? Honestly, I don't think talking to my parents is a good idea.
It's not really an idea. It's about closure, right? I believe it's important to give a proper explanation to your parents.
Oh, you shouldn't do that. If you come to my house, they'll probably kick you out. Honestly, my dad is really angry.
Huh? What do you mean? Why is he so angry?
When I brought up the divorce, my dad got really angry. He said he never wants to see your face again. So I think it's better not to come. He's way angrier than I expected.
What? You talked about the divorce even though it's not confirmed yet?
Well, it's pretty much decided, isn't it? Besides, you're the one who brought up the divorce, right?
That's true, but we haven't properly discussed and decided yet.
So it's really inconvenient for you to come to my house. It will definitely cause trouble, and it's a hassle for me too. So can you please not do it?
I see. Got it. But I really wanted to talk to your parents properly.
Also, they seem to have no time to see you. Honestly, they're not in the mood for it right now.
No time? What do you mean? Are they that busy?
Right now, my parents are looking for a match for me. They're really putting in the effort. Especially my dad is very enthusiastic.
Huh? They're already looking? Are they in such a hurry?
Yeah. When I told them I was getting divorced, my dad said, "I'll find you the best partner, better than that loser." He's really driven by it.
They're already moving that far. They're seriously looking for someone.
Yeah. I was planning to enjoy my single life after the divorce, but since my parents are helping, I thought I might as well take advantage of it.
Wait a minute. The divorce isn't finalized yet. Please, stop your parents.
But you don't have the right to stop them, do you?
Huh?
I mean, you're the one who said you wanted a divorce, right? You can't just now say, "Haha, just kidding."
Isn't it weird to act without even discussing it first? You're jumping to conclusions.
Considering the future, it's better to act quickly, right? As our marriage ends and I explore remarriage, it's critical to act quickly to avoid regret.
Well, that might be true, but can't we take a little more time?
So you're coming back on Saturday, right? Just make sure you fill out the divorce papers then, okay? Thanks.
Cora, I've thought it over carefully, and I don't want to break up with you. I realize that you are the person I need for life. Please believe me. So let's not get divorced. I don't want to get divorced.
Huh? Why?
I just feel like I'll regret it if we divorce like this. So, can we cancel the divorce talk? I want you to reconsider.
Wait a minute. No way. Even if you say that suddenly, there's nothing I can do.
Huh? Why? Why are you rejecting it so easily?
Because we're already moving forward with the divorce. It's not something that can be changed now.
No way. Please, reconsider.
Why?
When I thought about a future without you, I felt so lonely and miserable. That's why I don't want a divorce. Please.
Oh, by the way, my match for the arranged marriage has been decided.
What?
He earns 5 times more than you, and he's much more handsome than you. Plus, his personality seems perfect. Pretty amazing, right?
Cora.
Even though I'm a divorcee, he still wants to meet me. You don't often find someone with such good conditions, right? So I want to move forward with this, and I can't cancel the divorce talk.
No way. Are you really okay with that?
And it's not just me. My parents also approve. That's why I plan to proceed with everything on Saturday.
Wait. Please wait. I don't want a divorce. Please cancel the match.
By the way, I didn't dig deeper before. But why did you suddenly say you wanted a divorce? You wouldn't say that without a reason, right?
Huh?
I thought I should at least hear it properly.
Don't make this the last thing. The reason is really stupid. I just wanted to be single again.
Huh? Why?
At my work site, all my colleagues are single. It seemed like such a free and great life. I just got jealous, I guess.
I see. Well then, you'll be joining them soon. Isn't that great? You'll be free now, right?
But I realized something. What's truly important. Rather than gaining that kind of freedom, I want to be with you, Cora. And next year, my work assignment ends and I'll be back there. So we can be together all the time. So, can you reconsider?
I see. Oh, sorry. I'm watching an important TV show right now, so I can't focus on our conversation. Sorry, but can we talk about this later?
What? Hey, Cora. Please, listen to me instead of watching the drama.
Talk to you later.
Hey, come on. Cora, I just got home. Why aren't you here at this hour? The house is so quiet. What's going on?
Oh, sorry. I'm at a cafe right now.
Huh? A cafe? What do you mean? Aren't you at home?
I had an appointment with someone this morning before you got back. It took longer than expected, and I just finished. I'll head back soon.
Oh, okay then. Cora, I want to apologize to you. I'm sorry. I'm serious. Please forgive me.
What do you say? Wasn't it amazing? Actually, I knew all along. How did you feel when we got home together?
Well, I was shocked, knowing that you knew everything.
I see. That's hilarious.
Cora, please. At least don't do anything to her.
Wait a minute. Your girlfriend knew you were married, and she still had an affair with you, right? It's not going to happen. No way.
But she's pregnant with my child. Raising a child will cost a lot of money. So please, forget about what happened. I'm begging you.
But she and I have already talked about it. You've been butting in saying she's this, she's that. But she said she'd take responsibility herself. So it's not something you should interfere with.
What? Is that true?
Yeah. She herself isn't planning to get a divorce, right? When we first met, she proudly told me that she planned to raise the baby with her current husband.
Huh?
Oh, you didn't know? When we talked at the cafe, she boasted about it. So I called her husband right there and told him, "Your wife is having an affair. She's pregnant with my husband's child." Her face turned pale.
What?
Your girlfriend realized that I could contact her husband, and she finally gave in. So she cried and apologized to me, saying she'd take responsibility.
No way. So, what did she say about me?
I don't know. Ask her yourself. By the way, you're pretty rotten yourself. When she told you she was pregnant, you abandoned her immediately, correct? What kind of twisted thinking do you have to come up with such a lowly idea?
That's not the only reason. I genuinely wanted to start over with you. That's why I wanted to cancel the divorce.
But she told me everything. She said that when she told you she was pregnant, you clicked your tongue, called it a hassle, and then went silent on her.
You even heard that?
Of course. So she said she doesn't want to get back together or marry you. Seems like even your affair partner has more backbone than you. She's planning to get divorced too, but she's taking full responsibility to raise the baby on her own.
What?
Oh, by the way, I figured you already knew, but I knew about your affair from the moment you mentioned the divorce.
What? You knew all along? I really didn't want you to find out.
That's why my parents acted so quickly. And that's how the arranged marriage got set up so soon. My parents' reaction was surprising.
No way.
Well, even if you hadn't brought up the divorce, it would have led to the same result eventually. So give up on me.
No, I don't want a divorce. Cora, please reconsider.
Do you even understand your position? After committing infidelity, you have no right to cancel the divorce. Accept the consequences of your actions.
Please, I'm begging you. I truly feel sorry. So please, reconsider.
No, absolutely not. I have no intention of listening to your plea.
What? No way. Why are you being so cold?
Because I have the chance to meet someone a million times more handsome than you. This might be my last chance. I can't let you ruin this for me.
Huh? Are you serious?
Once we divorce, I can immediately proceed with the arranged marriage. So hurry up and divorce me. Don't interfere with my future. Don't come near me ever again. Bye.
Wait a minute. Cora, please. I'm truly sorry from the bottom of my heart. So please, let's start over. I really can't do without you.
I've already decided.
But I really can't live without you, Cora.
No matter what you say, my feelings won't change. Do you know how I felt living all this time? Do you know how miserable I felt alone? Do you know how much I suffered alone? Considering all that, this is the natural outcome.
Cora, I'm sorry. From now on, I'll be loyal to you, so...
It's too late. I've already started moving forward. So don't get in my way. Goodbye. Don't show your face to me again.
No! Cora, don't abandon me!
After that, the alimony issue was properly resolved. Ryan ended up paying me a large amount of alimony, which is only natural since his affair was the cause. His affair partner decided to divorce her current husband and decided to raise the child on her own. She initially relied on Ryan, but she gave up on him due to his irresponsible attitude. Ryan lost his credibility at work because of his affair. He completely lost the trust of his boss and colleagues and was demoted. Now he's working alone at the distant branch, feeling lonely. As for me, I'm building a new relationship with the person my parents found for me through the arranged marriage. He's different from Ryan, being sincere and treating me with care. Now, every day is incredibly happy.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Gerald. I'm surprised that you texted me. How can I help you?
My brother is on a business trip, right?
Yes, he is.
What's for dinner today?
I made beefsteak. You said that you don't want any dinner, so there's nothing left for you.
Huh? What do you mean?
I thought you were eating out. What should I do then?
What are you talking about? Make it now.
What?
You're my brother's wife, right? So you're supposed to cook for me too. Don't cut corners just because your husband is away on a business trip.
I'm not cutting corners. I thought you said that you don't want dinner. Besides, I'm not your wife anyway.
You're such a cocky woman. Looks like my brother got married to a boring wife. He graduated from a prestigious university like most of our family members. I can't believe he got married to a high school graduate like you. You're so uneducated that you can't even think ahead. My dead parents are probably crying in heaven right now. They had such high hopes for my brother.
I don't care what you say about me, but could you please stop saying bad things about my husband?
Huh? You can't even cook well. Do you think you have the right to give me an order?
I didn't give you any order. Besides, it's not that I didn't want to cook for you. It's because you said that you don't want dinner.
You've been making a lot of excuses. Will you stop that immediately? I wonder why my brother took someone like you as his wife. You're really useless.
I've said it many times, but I don't think it's right to speak ill of my husband. I mean, I didn't know that you are that kind of person.
I don't show my true nature in front of others. After all, I'm a college student with a bright future. So I have to behave well in public, right? I've been a good boy all my life. I've been learning these techniques since I was a kid, because my parents have been comparing me to my superior brother.
Sorry to hear that, but personality is something that comes naturally, you know? So I think you should change your way of thinking. You're good at what you do, so you should use that to your advantage.
Shut up. You're just a high school graduate. Don't you realize that you're a disgrace to our family?
Disgrace? That's a terrible thing to say. You don't have to go that far. Your parents were happy when I got married to your brother. They said that they're glad your brother found a good wife. Also, my husband is very devoted to me.
That can't be true. Don't be delusional.
I'm not delusional. Your parents were very sensible and kind people.
Don't talk about my parents anymore. As your punishment for ordering me around, you must cook me dinner.
What did you say? Do you mean now?
Yes, of course. You got something to complain about?
No, I got it. I'll make it with what I have in the fridge.
I'll be at the station soon, so make it in 30 minutes.
I can only make easy dishes if you only give me 30 minutes. Do you have any request?
I'm sick of hearing you complaining all the time. Stop yammering and get on with it. If you don't make me a satisfactory dinner, I'll punish you further.
I'll leave the food on the table.
Hey, what's with that food? Are you trying to make me eat garbage?
I had the ingredients for meatball pasta, so I made it. I tasted it and it wasn't bad. I only had 30 minutes, so that's the only dish I could make.
A college student with bright future like me shouldn't eat meatball pasta.
What do you mean?
I threw that dish in the trash.
Seriously?
Can't you cook better food than that? There's no nutritional balance in that dish. What are you going to do to me if I lose my ability to learn because I'm malnourished? It'll affect my future employment too.
It's just one meal, so you don't have to worry about being malnourished.
Don't be ridiculous.
Besides, the only dinner I can make from the ingredients in the fridge was that dish. I didn't have much ingredients. I should have done some grocery shopping. Sorry about that.
I told you, didn't I? I said I'd punish you even more if you didn't make a satisfactory dinner.
I see. Are you telling me that you weren't satisfied? I think there was enough to fill your stomach.
How can you say that with such a lousy dish? There's no way I could be satisfied with that. Don't make me laugh. I'm going to punish you.
Punish me?
Of course. I'm punishing you for not satisfying me with your cooking. Why don't you satisfy my body instead?
What are you talking about? Please, stop joking. I'm your sister-in-law.
What does that have to do with anything? I'm having a rough time at college. I'm under a lot of stress. My girlfriend ran away from me. I need to relieve my stress by punishing you.
Give me a break. I think you've gone too far with your joke.
I'm not joking. It's your punishment.
I don't understand. If you don't stop joking, I'll tell my husband.
Fine. My brother's on a business trip, right? He won't even come to help you.
I need you to stop, Gerald.
If you refuse, I'll tell my brother that you seduced me while he was on a business trip. I've always been a good boy, even in front of my brother. So he will definitely believe what I say. So there's nothing you can do.
Are you threatening me?
I told you this is your punishment, didn't I? If you think I'm threatening you, you're welcome to think so. I wonder what my brother would think about you seducing me while he wasn't around. I'm curious about that.
You're such a terrible person. My husband will definitely believe me.
Then you can just text him now.
Cut it out. My husband is doing an important job. I can't cause him unnecessary worry.
I know. You'll make him worry if you text him. Then shut up and do something nice with me. It's the only way you can keep your current position as my brother's wife.
I decline. I'm not going to take you up on such a threat.
Hey, Sarah. You're in your room, right? Reply to me. I know you're there.
What do you want?
How dare you lock yourself in your room yesterday?
Of course I did. My husband isn't here, so I have to protect myself.
I had no choice than to back down yesterday. Do you think I'll just give up because you locked the door? I'll make sure you get punished. You're going to do something good with me today.
Never. I'd rather die. I'm not going to let you enter my room.
Is that so? Where do you think I am right now?
Well,
if you won't let me in the room, I'll have to go in there by force.
What are you doing? Please, don't be rough. You're breaking the door.
I'm breaking the door.
Huh?
If you let me enter your room, I can stop.
I refuse. If you dare to enter my room, I'll jump from the second floor.
Oh well, I'm stressed out too, you know. Breaking down doors is a good way to release it. Let's get serious now.
Hey, don't do that. You're really breaking down the door. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Shut up. My brother's not here, so let me have fun with you. It's not a big problem anyway. I'm never gonna stop until I do something good with you.
Are you crazy? I'm your brother's wife.
It's so secretive, and that's what I love about it. It's going to be a blast. You can even take a video to prove it.
What? I won't let you do that.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, you're breaking down the whole door. I want you to stop. Do you know what will happen to you if you do this?
Huh? Nothing will happen to me. I was seduced by you. It's a scenario where I did something I shouldn't with you. It's your fault. Of course, my brother will believe me because I'm good at what I do. By the way, I'm going to tell your parents that you were seducing me.
What a person you are. You're going to break the door, Gerald. Stop it.
Huh?
What now?
I got a message from my brother.
From my husband? What did he say?
He said he's looking for me right now. He asked me where I am.
Why don't you answer honestly?
What the hell did you do?
I don't know.
Liar. You must have done something behind my back. Otherwise, my brother, who's on a business trip, wouldn't be looking for me. He wants me to come out so he can talk to me. What the hell did you do to me?
Actually, I called my husband last night.
Why did you do that?
Why? Because you were threatening me.
I told you not to tell my brother, didn't I?
Even if you say so, I'm your brother's wife. We don't keep secrets from each other.
So what? My brother accused you, right?
Why?
Because you were seducing me while he was away on a business trip.
How can that be? My husband totally believed my story.
What?
Well, he was terribly shocked. He said that he can't believe his brother, whom he trusted, would do such a thing to his own wife.
You must have misunderstood him. I know he was telling you that he was shocked because you were seducing me.
Are you stupid? How could I have misunderstood such a serious matter?
And what did my brother say?
He said, you've been a good boy all your life, and you never got scolded. You studied hard and was always the smartest in your class.
Of course. That's my brother. He knows me so well.
But
what?
My husband said that being born to an elite family might have brought a negative effect on your character development, that you turned out to be such a terrible person. Your brother sounded so sad.
Huh?
He said he was sorry, but he was glad that your parents weren't around. My husband was just sad to hear that his brother has done such a terrible thing.
My brother would never say that. He told me that I'm good at what I do all the time. He said he wished he'd grown up like me. He was always praising me. Even when I was applying to college, he said he believes in me. That's why I have no doubt that he'll trust everything I tell him.
I don't think your brother will believe everything you tell him. What you just said was quite selfish.
Oh, I got a message from my brother again.
Because he's looking for you, right? Anyway, my husband just texted me.
What did he say?
He finished his business trip early, so he'll be home soon. He said never to let you enter the room.
Why didn't he tell me earlier?
Because you were banging on the door like you were about to break it down. That's why. I missed the timing to reply to his message.
What the? My brother told me to get away from your room? He wants me to come to his place right now.
Oh my, you better get going then. You don't know what he'll do when he's really angry.
Shut up. Hey you! How dare you talk to my brother about everything? I was scolded so badly since last night.
Good morning, Gerald. Just as I expected. My husband's yelling echoed through the house. I heard everything. I've never heard my husband's voice like that before.
My parents never yelled at me like that. I've never had anyone yell at me in my life. It's your fault that I have to go through this humiliation. I'm even more stressed out now. How are you going to take responsibility for this?
That's none of my business. You deserve that.
This is what happens when you don't listen to me. If you just let me play with you, my brother wouldn't have come home. It's all your fault. My brother already left for work, didn't he? Now come to my room.
Huh? Stop blabbering nonsense. I'm not your slave, okay?
You're the one who should be punished. If you won't come, I'll go to your room.
I can't believe you have no common sense at all. I'm not your wife, okay? Your brother just lectured you a lot about common sense, didn't he?
Then get out of this house.
What did you say? Why should I do that?
I don't want someone who can't satisfy me.
I'm so dumbfounded. Why are you still saying that? Your brother is sighing.
That was last night, wasn't it? My brother already went to work, so it's none of my business. If you won't come, I'll go over there myself. If you don't like it, get out of this house.
My husband's taking a day off today after a business trip. He got off work earlier than he was supposed to. It's all your fault.
What do you mean?
Don't you understand? It means I have my husband by my side.
Don't say random things. Are you thinking about winding me up?
That's not what I meant. My husband is reading your message. He's so furious that his face has turned red.
Huh? Are you serious?
Of course I am. If you think I'm lying, you can come to my room.
You're lying, right?
I'm not. My husband was helping you out financially, right? He said something about you being too busy with your studies and not being able to get a part-time job. That's a lie, isn't it? You used the money my husband gave you to play with around, didn't you?
What are you talking about? I stay in the lab after class and study till late at night. Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, really? How come you, who don't even do part-time job, manage to buy things like clothes and bags from luxurious brands? I've been responsible for the housework in this house. Every time I do the laundry or clean the house, I've always wondered about that. A student like you couldn't possibly afford all that stuff.
You were entering my room without my permission. That's trespassing. I'm gonna call the police.
Do you have any common sense? I'm your family, remember? I live with you and I'm in charge of the house. How can you accuse me for trespassing just because I entered your room? Anyway, my husband is furious with you.
Are you still showing this message exchange to my brother?
Yeah, I just told you that, didn't I? And you know what? My husband said he's going to stop giving you financial support. He also said that he won't forgive you for treating his precious wife as if she were some sort of slave.
Why would he do that? It doesn't make any sense.
My husband also said that he'll never forgive you for trying to attack me while he was on a business trip.
There's no way my brother would say that. You're just saying that on your own. This is my house too. Why don't you just leave?
You didn't know anything about the ownership of this house? After your parents died, the house is inherited by my husband. You were a student, so he had no choice. He was going to share the property with you eventually. Anyway, legally, it's my husband's house. That means it's also my house since I'm his wife. Aren't you the one who should be leaving?
That's not gonna happen, even if you try to round me up. I'm a student with a bright future. My brother won't abandon me.
Maybe you're the only one who thinks so. My husband said that he and his parents are responsible for what happened to you. That's why he said that he's going to sanction you.
That's a lie.
He said that the world isn't that simple. You need to keep your feet on the ground. You have to experience both good things and bad things for your own sake.
Why the hell should I be sanctioned? It all started with you. It's because you didn't cook dinner for me, right?
You said you don't need dinner because you'd be late. You should at least do something about your own dinner.
Mom would have made it for me.
I'm sorry. I'm not your mother, Gerald. Besides, I made you dinner. You're the one who complained about the dinner I worked so hard to make in 30 minutes.
Shut up. Stop talking nonsense. Anyway, I don't want my brother to cut off my financial support. If I can't shop, I won't be popular with women. My pride won't allow it.
You've got a twisted personality, you know that?
It's none of your business. I don't deserve to be told what to do.
Gerald, listen to me.
What now?
I don't know how to say this, but...
Just say it.
My husband wants to kick you out of this house.
What? Kicking me out? What do you mean?
He said you don't show any remorse. You have no idea what you've done.
I don't understand.
I know that your family is responsible for the distortion of your character, but your brother said that he can't take care of you anymore.
Wait a minute. I'm still a student. How am I supposed to make a living if I get kicked out?
Your brother wants you to figure that out on your own too. You may be a student, but you're an adult now. He wants you to take care of yourself.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I know, but my husband says so.
Hold on a sec. You're the one who has to convince him. Please. He'll listen to you, won't he? Please, Sarah.
What? You're disgusting. I don't want you to call my name. You were the one threatening me.
Don't say that. We've lived together as a family, right?
Even if I forgive you, I don't think my husband would ever forgive you.
What?
My husband said he would never forgive you for trying to seduce me. He said he can't let you live in this house.
Oh no, I wasn't trying to seduce you. I was trying to punish you.
That's a funny way to think, isn't it? Why should I be punished by you? I don't understand.
I apologize then. I'm sorry. So you're gonna have to convince my brother. If I am evicted from this house without financial assistance, you can at least imagine what would happen to me, right?
You're a student with a brilliant future, aren't you? You should be able to survive on your own. I'm sure your dead parents would wish the same for you. That's why I won't try to convince my husband. For your parents' and my husband's sake, I think you should learn to live on your own.
I told you, I can't do it. Sarah, I'm sorry. Please, forgive me.
I can't do that. And my husband is very upset too. So I'm going to block your number from now on. Before my husband leaves this room, you need to pack up and leave.
I can't believe this is really happening.
Gerald, who had never been scolded by others in his entire life, was scolded by his own brother for the first time. And he was kicked out of the house too. For a while, he asked my husband for money. But gradually, he gave up because my husband treated him coldly. He is now working part-time after college and living quietly in a dirty, shabby apartment. It seems that he is experiencing the life of a struggling student. I can only hope that this experience will have a positive impact on his life in the future. We are trying to get Gerald to live on his own. Me and my husband have found a new house, moved in, and are living in peace. In the future, we plan to sell the family home and divide the property with Gerald.
Hey, have you heard the latest news about Miss Anderson?
Miss Anderson? Oh, I remember her. What happened to her?
Well, I heard she opened her own general store.
Really? Isn't it nice?
Huh? Are you serious?
What?
She always looks so dull. She wears clothes that you don't even know when they were made. I can't believe someone that poor could have her own grocery store. I don't think she has that kind of money. It's really strange. I think she must have earned the money in a nasty way.
Clementine, please listen to me. Miss Anderson has been talking about opening her own store since several years ago. She even volunteered to come up with some ideas for souvenirs at local events. It seems that she really loves merchandise. My husband and I sent flowers to congratulate her the other day.
Flowers? Why did you do that? It's a waste of money.
I don't think so. My husband and I just wanted to congratulate her.
You don't have to give her flowers because her shop is going to go out of business soon anyway. What a stupid way to spend money.
You shouldn't talk like that, Clementine. Miss Anderson has made her dream come true, and that's great.
Natalie, you really don't know anything about the real world, do you? Look at the reality. Most of the time, people who force themselves to start their own business end up in the red and have a hard time making ends meet. Unless the person has a great business talent, it's not easy to survive in the competition with other shop owners. Miss Anderson doesn't have that kind of talent, no matter how you look at it. She's just a dull person. Dreams should only come true for those who are able to see the reality.
I'm afraid I must disagree with you. In my opinion, everyone has a chance to make their dreams come true.
Jeez, that's so like you. I really can't stand your bubbly and naive personality. How long are you going to act like a little girl?
I'm not acting like a little girl.
You think so? Robert told me that you haven't given up your dream to become a baker. You're just like Miss Anderson. Now I understand why you didn't quit your job at the bakery. I wonder if you are planning to open your own bakery.
Yes, it's been my dream since I was a child. I've always dreamed of owning my own bakery, and I'll never give up.
There it is. Childhood dream. I know you love romantic and dreamy things, but you should have stopped that when you entered high school. You're already 30 years old, aren't you? You should be ashamed of yourself by now. It's time for a reality call, Natalie.
Why do you think it's embarrassing for people to chase their dream? Your life will be enriched by having dreams, right?
What a lame excuse. You should learn from Robert. After all, the best job is a permanent job at the office, which most people don't complain about. Robert is a banker, and that's a decent job. It's everyone's dream job, right? I'm proud of him. I can show off about how great my son is to the neighbors too.
Show off, huh? Indeed, what Robert does to make a living is admirable. He's serious and steady. I can understand why you are so proud of him, but that's a different case.
You're wrong. You don't seem to notice anything.
What do you mean by that?
This is a very serious matter. Let me be honest with you now. I think you're a disgrace to our family.
Disgrace?
I really wanted Robert to marry someone else instead of you. You see, there's a woman named Kelly who lives near our house. She's a senior banker at Robert's workplace.
Yes, I know her. Kelly has been nice to me.
She's young and beautiful, so I thought she'd be a perfect match for my son.
No way. It's true that Kelly is a wonderful woman. But you agreed when I got married to your son, didn't you?
That was only because Robert insisted. I just don't want him to hate me, so I decided to grant his wish.
Oh no.
Because you guys started dating right after you met each other at your junior high school reunion. I thought both of you would break up soon.
Are you telling me you agreed to our marriage on the assumption that we'll soon get divorced? That's horrible.
Your way of thinking is just too old-fashioned, Natalie. In this day and age, divorce is a common thing. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I also thought that Robert should have a little fun.
I can't believe you just said that. This is just too much to bear.
I hope you don't get me wrong. I'm saying this is for your sake too. You should find your next partner before you turn into an old hag. Who knows? Maybe you'll meet your Prince Charming. Well, you won't be able to move on if you're still talking sweetly about dreams anyway.
I'm sorry to interrupt you in the middle of your conversation, Clementine, but I have to go now, so please, excuse me.
Yeah, whatever. You'll be working at the bakery anyway, right? Good luck with your flour-covered work. Natalie, are you okay? Florence just called me and said that you were involved in an accident.
Sorry, Robert. I'm still in North Carolina now. I apologize for worrying you while you're at work.
What are you talking about? Never mind about that. I'm on my way there as fast as I can. Anyway, how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling better. The doctor said that there's no life-threatening injuries, but
What is it?
I hurt my cheek. It might leave a scar.
What? A scar on your face?
Yeah, 15 stitches is a pretty serious injury, isn't it? My face looks horrible. I'm sorry, Robert.
But it's not life-threatening, right?
No, it's not.
Then I'm really relieved. I'll probably arrive at the hospital in less than 2 hours. I'll be there during visiting hours.
Thanks.
And my mom's coming too, so I'll take her with me.
What? Your mother?
Yeah, she's worried about you. I'll pick her up at the station.
Okay then. I'll wait for you both.
Is there anything else you need? Don't hesitate to tell me.
No, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Take a good rest, okay? I'll see you later.
Thank you for coming to visit me, Clementine. But you left so quickly. You seem to be in a great hurry. What happened?
It's nothing. I was just trying to restrain myself from laughing out loud.
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry for leaving so soon, but it was too hard to hold back my laughter.
What's so funny about me? Can you just tell me?
I can't believe the only thing you're proud of turned out to be like that. You really look just like Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
You're not even attractive enough as a woman now. Poor thing.
That's enough. How dare you say such a thing? Even though you are my mother-in-law, there are things you can say and things you can't. Like I said before, I'm not ashamed of this injury.
You don't have to act tough. I know that you're in shock. You've just lost the only thing you can be proud of.
I'm well aware that you hate me, but I have no intention of divorcing Robert.
Even if you don't have that intention, have you ever considered about how Robert feels?
What?
Did you notice the look on his face when he saw you? He was so shocked. His own wife is now a Frankenstein. It can't be helped.
Well,
he didn't say anything like that. He must have realized that you're not attractive as a woman.
Gosh.
I won't say anything bad about it, but I think you should give up on Robert already. You are not a good match for him. It's better for Robert to be together with a beautiful woman who has a decent job like Kelly.
That's not true. I'll never divorce Robert.
You're so persistent. I hate that part of you too. No one wants an ugly woman like you. Get out of the house immediately. I don't want to see your ugly face. Shut up, you stupid old hag. What did you say? You're such a jerk. I can't believe that you've been saying horrible things like that to Natalie when I wasn't looking. You're a wife beater, aren't you? Is that you, Robert? That's right. Huh? What? Why? I thought you went home. You left me in front of the hospital, didn't you? I really wanted to tell Natalie something, so I went back to the hospital room. Then,
I found out that she was crying. I asked her why, and she told me everything that you have said to her.
No, this is just some sort of misunderstanding.
Stop kidding me, Mom. Natalie was injured in an accident. She's even emotionally unstable. You shouldn't talk to her like that. It's really disgusting.
I can't help it. I'm just an honest person. I'm the type of person who tells the truth about what I saw and what I thought. Robert, let me be honest with you. Natalie is not good enough for you, so you two should get a divorce.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You're very talented, and you've been doing well with your job too. I'm proud of you. But Natalie is different. She didn't even graduate from college. She's a high school dropout.
But she graduated from a culinary school. She's even learning how to bake at a bakery that everyone around here knows. What's wrong with you, Mom?
All she does is dreaming. It's too unrealistic. I'm saying that there are other women who would be better matched for you. Like Kelly, for example.
Huh? Kelly? What are you saying all of a sudden?
I've been telling you about that for a while. How about Kelly instead of Natalie?
Seriously? I thought that was an offensive joke, but I didn't know that you were serious about that.
Of course I was serious. Kelly is an amazing woman. She's brilliant and she works as a banker. Women who are smart are the best.
Just because Kelly is a banker doesn't mean she's the best.
She's great. The person who has the ability to make money is the best. Anyway, I've got a good idea.
What is it?
I'm going to open an aesthetic salon.
No kidding. You're opening a salon?
Yes, isn't that nice?
I've never heard a single word about that though. You're not a licensed esthetician or anything like that. How are you going to run the business?
I'm going to get the license from now on. But it's going to cost a lot of money to open the salon with all the equipment and initial costs, right? That's why I'm thinking of borrowing money from the bank.
I see. But I don't think banks will lend money to a startup company that doesn't have a good credit score. You should think twice.
That's why I came up with this idea. If you marry Kelly, we'll have 2 bankers in our house. Both of you can be my guarantors. I can borrow money and my dream will come true, right?
For heaven's sake, Mom, you gotta be kidding me.
With that, I can set up a fancy salon and invite the neighbors too. Oh, maybe I should invite Miss Anderson, who just opened a tacky grocery store. I have to show her that I'm different. I'm sure she won't be able to compete with me no matter how hard she tries. I should at least show her how talented I am in doing business.
Cut it out, will you?
Huh? Robert, what's wrong? You look scary somehow.
How selfish can you be? Neither me nor Natalie are your property. Also, Kelly shouldn't be involved in this matter. How could you make such a fuss about marriage without getting her permission in the first place? I'm appalled.
Oh, it's okay. Kelly wouldn't say no, would she? She's going to be 35 soon, right? 35 years old, a married woman is desperate to get married. How could she refuse the chance to marry a guy as good as you, Robert?
I can't believe you've gone that far. I didn't tell you this because I owe you for bringing me up until now. But honestly speaking, your heart is rotten. How much longer will you continue to mock the people around you?
Why don't you be honest with yourself, Robert? You didn't even say anything when you saw your wife in the hospital room. I can understand that. You really hate her, don't you? That ugly woman. It's okay to be honest with me, dear.
Natalie is not ugly. I love her no matter what, and I have no intention of breaking up with her.
Really? Okay, that's enough. I'll talk to Kelly directly. We get along well with each other, you know? If you don't cooperate with me, I'll never consider you my son anymore.
Fine then. Go ahead with your nasty plan. By the way, do you want me to show our conversation to Kelly? She's here with me now.
What?
Looks like she's pretty upset with you, Mom. Well, it can't be helped. It's because you're making fun of the person who saved her child's life. If I were in the same situation, I'm sure that I'd do the same thing.
What? Her child? But she told me she was single. What do you mean that Natalie saved her child?
Kelly got divorced a few years ago. Her son, who usually lives with her husband, came to visit her today. He met Natalie by chance at the park. When he ran into the street, Natalie saved him. And she was injured. She was out of the hospital room when we came. The fact is, Natalie saved Kelly's son.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that Kelly saw our conversation?
Do you mean the one in which you said something about her age? Yeah, she read all of it. You're being rude to her.
Oh no.
She said that she's not thinking about marriage right now and she doesn't have the guts to take someone's husband away.
I didn't mean it that way, Kelly. Please, listen to me. Just let me explain.
It's too late to make things right now. Anyway, I agree with your suggestion. I'll stop thinking of you as my mother from now on. Open a salon or whatever you want, but do it on your own. Just don't depend on me or Kelly, okay?
Wait, Robert, that was a joke, of course. You shouldn't have taken it seriously. Besides, what will happen to my dream if you and Kelly don't cooperate? I've already told my neighbors that I'm going to open my salon next year. Please help me make my dream come true.
Why are you telling people about such a crazy plan? Are you out of your mind? You haven't even studied professionally. Even if you open a salon, you won't get any customers. You must take responsibility for what you've done. I'm not getting involved anymore.
Oh no. Anyway, give the phone to Natalie. Let me talk to her.
How may I help you, Clementine?
Natalie, please convince Robert. If he can't do it, ask Kelly instead.
What do you mean by that? Could it be... Are you saying that Robert should leave me and get married to Kelly so both of them can raise money for your salon? Do you want them to make your dream come true? Please stop joking.
Why? Isn't it great to make dreams come true? You said it's good to have dreams. If you think so, you must persuade Robert to invest in my business.
What? But you made fun of people who are chasing their dreams, didn't you? You told me a lot of terrible things too.
Did I say so? I totally forgot about that.
People who laugh at other people's dreams don't deserve to talk about dreams. By the way, you just want to look good in front of other people by opening your own salon, so it's not a dream. I can't let Robert support you because you are a nuisance to others.
You don't know anything about that. Don't act like you know everything. If I open a salon, maybe your face will turn beautiful, right?
As you can see, I don't have a beautiful face anymore. I don't live my life in a way that I'm ashamed of. I'm not ashamed of this scar either. I don't need you to take care of me. The only thing I'm ashamed of is your behavior, Clementine. You are such a disgusting person who always looks down on people. That is the only thing I'm ashamed of. But I am glad that Robert has decided to cut ties with you, so I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Cut ties? I didn't hear anything about that. Let's calm down and discuss it once. It's already late to discuss that today. There are many things I want you to know, like talking about my dreams.
Clementine, it's too late for that now. You don't like to talk about dreams and romance, do you? I don't want to hear it either. You shouldn't act like a little girl. You are already 60 years old. You're not young anymore.
Natalie, are you still awake?
Yes, I am. What's wrong?
Sorry to bother you when you're exhausted.
It's okay. I feel better now that I've said all I wanted to say to your mother.
I'm really sorry about what Mom said to you. I didn't realize that until now. I'm sorry that you had to put up with that all the time.
No worries. I'm sorry that my face now has a huge scar on it. You must be a little embarrassed too. I'm going to make an effort to cover the scar by using cosmetics.
Don't be silly. I'm not embarrassed. I'm really sorry I didn't say anything to you in the hospital room. It's not that I was embarrassed to even look at you. I just couldn't find the right words to say.
Could you explain about that more?
I'm aware of how you spent so much time, money, and effort to stay beautiful. I remember your lovely smile. When I heard you saying that you were injured when saving a child and called the scar an honorable injury, I felt sad somehow. I don't know, but maybe I was moved by your bravery.
Really? You didn't even cry when we were watching that famous movie together. It's surprising to hear that you were moved by my bravery.
I may look like this, but actually, I'm a sensitive guy. I really thought you are the best wife in this entire world. You are just too good for me. But looks like I've hurt your feelings by not telling you the right words when you needed it the most. I'm so sorry.
Let's just forget about that, Robert. I'm so happy to hear that you really care about me. I was thinking that maybe you felt disgusted with me because of my appearance.
Of course not. I've been in love with you since middle school. There's no way I would hate you for that.
Are you serious?
I'm not a kind of guy who likes to tell jokes. By the way, now that we've saved up some money, why don't we get started?
Start what?
You said you're about to start your own business, right? Why don't we make that dream come true?
Seriously?
I found a nice, inexpensive property in Orlando. It's been renovated and the interior is not bad too. The rent is cheap and it's in a great location. You always wanted to open a bakery with a view of the ocean, right? That place is definitely the perfect one to attract customers.
Wait a minute. Are you really sure about this? You've been looking for the perfect property all this time? But since the place is in Orlando, we have to move, right? You'll have to quit your job for that.
That's fine. I'm just here for a quick income. Your dream is more important to me.
What? Are you sure? Really?
Ever since you told me about your dream in middle school, I've been wanting to support you. I didn't have any dreams, but I was so moved. Then, when I was in college, we met again at our middle school reunion. You were still saying the same thing, so I was really happy. I wanted to make your dream come true. I want to support you all the way.
Thank you, Robert. I'll do my best. I'm so grateful to have you as my husband. I'll make this bakery a place where everyone will be happy.
I believe that you can do it. I'll work hard together with you.
I really appreciate it. My husband and I started to prepare for our new business together. A few months later, we opened the bakery of our dreams. I once envisioned a store with a small terrace by the sea. I had never studied marketing before. I thought I would have a hard time attracting people. But I was surprised that the bakery quickly became popular, thanks to Robert's marketing strategy. Nowadays, many customers from young women to families have been coming to visit our bakery. The latest good news is Kelly came all the way from far away with her husband and children to visit our bakery. Anyway, about what happened to my mother-in-law after that, she started studying for a certification to open an aesthetic salon. But she gave up immediately because she couldn't cope with her study. Since she has told everyone around her about the salon, people began to look at her with cold eyes. They also found out that she had been bullying me. Recently, she has not been getting along well with her neighbors. Although I said I would insulate her, she is still Robert's mother. I intend to have a talk with her sooner or later. For the time being, I will let her cool down and reflect on her situation. The scar on my face from the accident is gradually getting better, but it still remains. To be honest, as a woman, I am in shock, but being depressed won't get me anywhere. I want to work as hard as I can so that I don't have to give up my small bakery, which has been a dream of mine since I was a little girl. With Robert's help, we will work together to live a happy life.
Liliana, I need to talk to you about something. What is it, Olivia? Why so serious all of a sudden?
I've noticed that you've been giving Edward a lot of money recently. I'm worried.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. Edward is my precious son, and I want to give him everything. You don't need to worry about anything.
I understand that, but Edward is an adult now, and I think making him dependent isn't good for him.
You don't understand how wonderful Edward is. He can do anything. So it's okay to spoil him a little.
But living off your money without working is a bit of a problem.
He doesn't need to work as long as I'm here. He's fine. Edward is my pride and joy. You wouldn't understand, but parents want to do everything for their children.
I understand, but my husband and I both work to support our household. I want Edward to be a bit more aware of that.
That's just your selfish thinking. It's a mother's job to help her child when he's in trouble. You don't understand a mother's feelings because you don't have children.
And one more thing. It's a bit troubling that you often talk to us about money.
Talking about money? What's wrong with that? We're family, so it's natural to help each other.
That's true, but it's a bit much to constantly ask to borrow money or to lend money.
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm asking because we're family, and family should respond.
We have our limits, and if you rely on us too much, it becomes difficult for us.
You're really stingy. Money should circulate. It's a family's duty to help each other in times of need.
I understand, but I think it's important for us to live more independently.
Well, I don't completely disagree with you, but I'd do anything for Edward. I'm willing to make any sacrifice for him.
That's a wonderful form of love, but in the long run, it won't be good for him.
You don't need to worry about that. I raised Edward, so he's a decent person. You might not understand that yet.
Constantly being asked to lend money puts a lot of pressure on me.
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm your mother-in-law asking.
We have our limits, and if you rely on us too much, it becomes difficult for us.
Well, I don't completely disagree with you, but there's no problem for me or Edward, so it's fine.
I understand, but I'll keep an eye on it to make sure your love doesn't become too excessive.
Olivia, do you have a moment?
Sure, I'm free. What's up?
I need you to listen to what I'm about to say calmly.
What is it? You're making me nervous.
We have an inheritance of $5 million.
$5 million? Is that for real? I can't believe it. I thought we were just an ordinary family. If anything, I felt we were on the poorer side. So how could we have such a huge inheritance? How come? I can't understand how we have such a massive inheritance. Can you explain?
Dad and Mom saved really hard for us siblings for a long time. This $5 million includes the inheritance Mom received from Dad. It's the result of their hard work and sacrifices. That's why we really need to be grateful. Thanks to them, we are receiving this large inheritance now.
But what should we do with such a huge amount of money? Honestly, I'm confused.
What do you mean by what should we do? Tell me specifically what you want to do and what you're worried about.
We should keep this from others, right? Especially if relatives or acquaintances find out. It could be a big problem. I mean, only you and I are the heirs, right? We're the only ones set to receive this inheritance.
That's exactly what the will states. There's no need for others to know, and it's better if they don't. No one expected Mom to have such a large inheritance, so it should be okay. But I'm a bit worried about your mother-in-law. If she sniffs this out, it could be trouble.
Yes, no one is as greedy as Liliana. You never know what she might do. She could find out from anywhere, and we're already being pressured to live together, so we need to be extra careful.
Living together. What reason is she giving for wanting to live together? What is she saying?
She says it's normal for families to live together. According to her, that's what all ordinary families do. And Edward just becomes a complete yes man when it comes to his mother. He does whatever she says. I've been managing to refuse by citing my mom's illness, but now that she's passed away, I don't know how to resist. I'm worried.
In the end, she just wants a free house to live in with her son. Liliana must be feeling lonely after her husband divorced her. But I think it's more than just that.
Yes, the divorce was her fault due to her affair, and she got what she deserved. I heard she had to pay a significant amount in alimony. That's why she's trying to leech off us. She says it's because she has no money. Not just that, but she's also using me to relieve her stress. She complains almost daily about me being a useless daughter-in-law.
I see. I get it now. Liliana is indeed a difficult person, but she's really a nuisance. I'm sorry to bring this up right after our mom's passing, but it was necessary to talk about it.
No, it's okay. We wouldn't have talked about this otherwise, so don't worry. I'm actually grateful. Now we have to prepare for tomorrow's funeral. There's no time to be sad. We need to stay strong.
Yes, you're right. Let's do our best. Olivia, I think it's a good time to discuss this now.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've been talking about this for a long time.
What do you mean?
It's about living together, of course.
What?
Olivia, I need to talk to you. Have you thought about us living together? You've always said you're too busy taking care of your sick mother. But now, you don't have to worry about that anymore. So you can decide to live together now, right?
How can you put it that way? We're about to have the funeral. Can you consider the timing a bit more? This is really inappropriate.
Inappropriate? You've been using your mother as an excuse to delay the decision. Now that your mother is gone, make the decision quickly.
I've always clearly said I don't want to live together.
But Edward is okay with it. If your husband says it's okay, shouldn't the wife comply? That's how a normal marriage works, right?
Why is that? We both work and split the rent equally. I have the right to express my opinion too. You should understand the importance of equality in marriage.
But you did use your mother as an excuse. Now that she's gone, give me your answer right now.
I have no intention of living together. I've clearly stated this many times. Why can't you understand that?
Huh. Always so selfish. You know, Edward has been visiting your mother in the hospital, right? And you won't even grant his wish to live with his own mother?
What? Visiting my mother? He only came to see her once. In fact, he always yelled at me to prepare meals before going to the hospital.
Preparing meals before going is the least you can do. Acting like a victim is unbelievable.
Anyway, neither I nor my mother have relied on Edward for anything.
Fine. I have no obligation to respect your opinion. Edward and I have decided to live together. We'll move in next month, so be ready.
What are you talking about?
You insist on equality in marriage, right? Then it's strange that your will is the only one being prioritized. Edward wants to live with me. You should consider his wishes too.
Given your usual attitude towards me, I can't believe you'd want to live together. You always mock me as a useless wife from a poor background.
But Edward doesn't get angry because it's true. You always try to share housework and cooking because you both work. That's wrong.
What's wrong with that? It's natural, isn't it? Because we both work, it's only natural to share housework and cooking.
A woman should support her man. Don't you understand that? That's why you're called poor and useless.
That's such an outdated perspective. And I don't want to hear that from someone who's had an affair and got divorced by her husband.
What? That has nothing to do with this.
I've reflected on my actions, apologized, and paid alimony. Are you saying that someone who makes a mistake should never be forgiven? I don't think that, but I do think you shouldn't speak so arrogantly, especially since it's been less than a year since that incident. Fine. Bring up the past and insult me all you want. No matter what you say, I've decided we will live together. Then I'll move out. Since we split the rent, Edward will have to pay it all by himself. Oh my God! You're really infuriating. What is wrong with you? Well, today is my dear mother's funeral, so I'll take my leave. Damn it! You'll regret this. Liliana, it was my mother's funeral, you know. What were you thinking? This is extremely inappropriate. You need to apologize to all the relatives. What for? Laughing during the funeral. Are you insulting my mother? What kind of nerve do you have? No, it's not like that. I just couldn't hold it in. I didn't mean any harm. Couldn't hold it in? It's strange to be holding back laughter at a funeral in the first place. I understand that you didn't have any attachment to my mother, but to laugh at her funeral is just cruel, don't you think? I said it wasn't on purpose. The more you try not to laugh, the more you do, right? And Edward was laughing too, so I just got carried away. I don't know why I was so happy during the funeral. Huh? What are you talking about? No matter the reason, I will never forgive Edward or you. Do you understand that this is an act of trampling on human dignity? But I couldn't help it. I'm just so happy about the $5 million inheritance. What did you just say? $5 million inheritance? That's the reason you laughed during the funeral? I can't believe it. There's no point in hiding it anymore. We know everything. Edward overheard you and Robert talking about it in secret. I expected some inheritance, but not $5 million. You're truly despicable. To think about such things during my mother's funeral? Of course I know it's bad. I'm sorry for laughing so hard at your precious mother's funeral. But knowing about the $5 million inheritance, my son and I are so happy. You won't get a single cent of it. What? The inheritance will only go to Robert and me. It's written in the will, so neither you nor Edward will get any money. Even if you inherit it, Edward is your husband, so it's marital property. You and Robert can't hog the inheritance. Well, I've decided to divorce Edward. What? How can you say that so casually? I won't allow it. Edward will oppose it too. I won't let you do as you please. How do you think of a husband who laughs at his own mother-in-law's funeral? We can't stay together. That's why I'm getting a divorce. It doesn't matter if you don't approve. The divorce will happen. Edward has to sign the divorce papers for it to happen. I won't allow it. No divorce. Then I'll take legal action. That will only make things worse for you. And everyone at the funeral saw you two laughing. I'm sure they were all appalled. If it goes to court, do you think anyone will side with Edward? If you want to turn everyone against you just to stop the divorce, go ahead. But Edward, who only listens to his mother, doesn't have that kind of guts. You insolent woman from a poor background. My family wasn't poor, just thrifty. And even if we were poor, I'm proud of my parents. What a load of nonsense. Well, say whatever you want. I'll be cutting ties with you too, so don't contact me again. Goodbye. I will never give up, so be prepared. Olivia, answer me. I stopped by because you haven't responded. You should at least help out a bit for your mother-in-law and husband who took care of you. Olivia, answer me.
Hey, what's going on? Why are you breaking into our house? Are you looking for the inheritance? What do you plan to do with that?
Why are you here? I thought you'd be out at this time. I didn't expect you to be home.
My mom just passed away, so I've been taking some time off. Sneaking into my house won't change the will. You two won't get the inheritance. It's impossible.
Please, we're really in trouble. We have nowhere to live. We don't know what to do. I was supposed to live with Edward and Olivia, so I canceled the lease on my apartment. I have nowhere to go.
And Olivia moved out, so Edward can't pay the rent alone. He had to leave the apartment, right? You two are both homeless now. I know everything, but you brought this on yourselves.
If you know, then help us. How are we supposed to live now? Please do something.
This is all you're doing. It's none of my business. Crying to me won't help you. Olivia is much kinder than I am. Don't underestimate me. I'm not that nice.
Fine. Please, I promise we'll stay away. Just forgive us.
I told you I'm not nice. I'm calling the police. I was terrified when I woke up to intruders in my house. I need compensation for this trauma.
What the hell? You got $5 million in inheritance, and now you want more money?
So, because I got an inheritance, I should forgive being a victim? That has nothing to do with this. What are you talking about?
I'll repent. We really have no money. Please reconsider.
Then borrow or do whatever to pay up. I've had enough of you too. Olivia finally got angry, but I wanted her to get mad sooner. I thought you were just lonely after your husband passed, but you're just scum. The more you suffer, the happier I am. Got it?
Is this who you really are? I thought you were reasonable.
Why would you break into a reasonable person's house? Shut up and stop whining. I'll make you suffer.
Wait, please. We'll both be ruined. Is that what you want? You really don't care?
Take care of Edward. A woman should support her man, right? Don't forget what you said.
Olivia, I need to talk to you. Please, listen to me. What is it, Liliana? I told you not to contact me anymore. What do you want to talk about now? Robert really crushed us, and we're truly in trouble. Please help us. Help you? What are you talking about? This is the result of your own actions, isn't it? I know. But we don't know what to do. Edward can't do anything either. Edward also insulted me along with you, and your behavior at the funeral is unforgivable. I truly regret that, but I've learned my lesson. So please, help us. You've learned your lesson? Then why did you treat me and Robert the way you did all this time? I was wrong. I'm truly sorry. But now we have no money and no place to live. Don't you think it's outrageous to ask for my help now just because you have no money? Maybe it is, but please don't abandon us. Just one more chance. A chance? Now you're asking for a chance? Do you know how much I've suffered because of you? I understand, but we will change. Please help us. Liliana, I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Stop involving me any further. Please, Olivia. This is the last time. Do not contact me again. Goodbye. After that, my divorce from Edward was finalized. Since I had gathered solid evidence, Edward couldn't resist, and the process went smoothly. He complained, but eventually signed the papers reluctantly. As for Liliana and Edward, after being cut off from us, they became increasingly impoverished. Having no place to live, they ended up living on the streets. In such conditions, Liliana's health gradually deteriorated, and she had to rely more and more on hospitals. However, they couldn't afford medical expenses and relied on public assistance. Edward couldn't find a job, and even when he did, his irresponsible attitude caused him to not last long at any workplace. Eventually, he ended up living the same impoverished life as his mother. On the other hand, Robert and I had a smooth sailing life. Robert used his mother's inheritance wisely and continued to work diligently. We don't know when we will each have our own families, but we intend to support each other and live our lives together.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!